Hello students, very good morning to all of you. How are you? Have you did your yesterday's homework? Okay, very good. If you understood yesterday's video, definitely today we'll understand that exercise 7.1, what we are going to see our class 6th. Okay, so in that 7.1, here you have some examples. Okay, some problems to solve regarding to fractions only, which is very easy. You can easily solve it by your left hand also. Means that much easy they are if you keep it in mind. So first of all, we have to write down that all questions. So it is very difficult and time consuming to write down all questions. So generally I will use that book here and will explain you all that questions step by step how you have to solve it. But first of all, just remember in the fraction what I told you, the definition of fractions. It is a fraction is the part of whole means, and each it should be equal parts. Okay, equal parts means here you have to divide the fraction into the equal parts. Suppose that square is there, means I am separating that means I am just making the parts of that whole square into the equal parts. Okay, suppose this one is this, all four are the equal parts. Now this is the, there is no difference in that part. But in place of that, if I started writing the triangle only, and if I say that like this is the equal part, means this is one part and this is second part, so are they equal? No, obviously not. By seeing here directly you can say that this is the biggest part and this is the smallest part. So this is smaller and this is biggest. So do you think at, or do you say that this is the same or equal? No, this is not a same or equal, means they are not a fraction. Okay, they are not a fractions, means this is the error. We can call that much, that is the error. Why I am telling this all? Because you have to understood and solve that type of examples here in that exercise 7.1. That's why I'm telling and just making one time revision of the definition of equal parts of fractions. Okay. So here first of all in the 7.1 we will see the first example is regarding to shaded portion. Okay, shaded portion, and another we will say that unshaded portion. Okay, unshaded and shaded. So do you know that what is the difference between shaded and unshaded? Shaded means what? Suppose here that same I am taking the rectangle. Okay, and if I have divide that rectangle into the four equal parts, suppose 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, out of that four part I have shaded two. Okay, or one only. Suppose I have shaded only one part, so what will be the fraction of that one? Yes, from out of that four parts, 1 2 3 4, means these are these four equal parts. Okay, four equal parts I have shaded how much? Yes, I am shaded only one portion, so that one will be come to the numerator, and that 4 will goes to the denominator, that is equal parts, nothing but the equal parts. So that whole part is divided into four equal parts, and out of that four equal parts I have shaded that one part only. Okay, so if you are going to shaded the two parts only, even you can call it as a 2 by 4. Okay, and if you are going to shaded these three parts, means anyone from that. Okay, not related to numbering only, anyone, any parts that is like to you, or that is in your mind and heart, that you can shade it and can give the name like that one. Okay, so this is the first part we have shaded, this is the second part we have shaded. But for unshaded, what we have write, what we will write down? Suppose that whole circle is there, and from that circle I am just making that four equal parts. Okay, and here I have to find out the unshaded part. Suppose I have shaded one only, but here what they are asking me, to find out the fractions of unshaded part. Means now here we first of all we have to find out the equal parts. How many equal parts are there? To that sphere, sorry, to that circle there is a four equal parts. See, 1 2 3 and 4. So here I will write down at downside 4, and then out of that I have how much I have shaded? Only one. But here the question is related to unshaded, means I don't have to think about shaded part, I have to think about unshaded part. So how many unshaded parts are there? 1 2 3. So 3 by 4 is the correct answer of that unshaded parts. So only thing is that you don't have to confuse between shaded and unshaded part. You just have to keep in your mind that what the question exactly they are asking to you. If they are asking you about shaded part, then keep in mind only the shaded parts. And if they are asking you about unshaded parts, you just have to keep the unshaded part in your mind with your full concentration. Okay. So have you cleared with that all? Now here if you understood that minor difference and this one also, then now it is very easy to understand that exercise. Okay, so now here we will turn to our exercise. See, here I have your book. Okay, so I will use the pencil here because I'm writing in the book. So you too also have to write down this, but not in book. Okay, you have to write down this all in your notebook only. Here I am solving that exercise, and just with of that I am explaining also. So what just now we have seen, write the fraction representing the shaded portion. Just now we have seen, no, shaded portion. So now it is very easy to you to find out the shaded portion. First of all, what we have to write down at the denominator? We have to write down the equal parts. Equal parts means how many equal parts that whole is divided. So this whole triangle is divided into how many equal parts? Suppose this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So in the 4 equal parts it is divided. Out of that we have to find out the shaded portion only. So how many shaded portion? 1 and then 2, means 2 shaded portion are there. So what will be the fraction of that figure? 1, that is 2 by 4 only. Okay, so easy, no? It is very easy. Yes, to this one also same thing. First of all, at the denominator side you have to find out the number of equal parts. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So how many equal parts are there? 9. Out of them just find out the shaded portion. Obviously one is left, it means out of 9 1 is left, means only 8 are there who we can say that these are the shaded portion. Okay, so now in the third figure also, how many equal parts you are finding out? Finding here equal part means now here you have given balls, okay, of playing. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So number of balls are there? 8. Okay, out of that 8, 4 are shaded. 1 2 3 4. Okay, only 4 are shaded. So what we are writing that fraction of representing that balls here? 4 by 8, because out of 8, 4 were shaded. 4 are shaded only. Okay, so clear with this one also? Means it is very easy. If you keep the concentration you will definitely understand it. Okay, now see about that circle. So here it is made like that design. Okay, so from that design also, how many equal parts are there? You have to remember 1 2 3 4. Yes, obviously 4 equal parts are there, and out of that only one is shaded. So how can you represent that fraction? As a 1 by 4. Okay, so see here about that case also. Here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 7 equal parts are there. Out of that 3 are shaded. 1 2 and 3. You are just looking it by your naked eyes. No need to think more about that. Means such a easy questions are there. You can easily solve that all exercise. To this same also, here 4 3s are 12, means 12 flowers are there, and out of that 3 are shaded. This one, no, 1 2 3. So you can write down 3 by 12. So here also how many given? 5 and then 5 5 5 10, means 10 equal pencils, I think, or bullets it is given, and all are shaded. So here nothing but the 10 out of 10, means everything all are shaded. There is no difference that you are finding. It means everything is shaded here. So 10 out of 10, 10 are shaded only. About this figure also, just look it carefully. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 9 equal parts are there. Just calculate it very carefully so that a single mistake should not happen from you also and to me also. But if it has happened, no problem, we will recover it. Okay, after knowing and diagnosing it, we will recover that mistake. But before making the mistake you have to calculate it very carefully. Okay, so out of that 9 equal parts, how many are shaded? 1 2 3 4 only shaded, means 4 by 9 is the required shaded portion fraction of that given question. Okay, here now see the next here. This flower also 9 and 10. 10 examples are given. So still 10 I am solving here. So you know no need to think, but you just have to remember how I have solved that. So here just calculate this one also. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, means out of 8 how many are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 are shaded. Means 4 by 8 is the required fraction of that particular figure. Now this is the, I think, butterfly, and half it is shaded. So directly you can write down as a half only. Okay. So no need to think more about that one. So this was all related to shaded portion. Now they have again here, what is the shaded portion? Okay. And you just have to write down the fraction. But here now it is opposite. What they are saying, you color the part according to the given fraction. Now here the fractions are given to you, and then you have to shade that. Means how you have shaded, no, and find out the fractions. Here you have to find means here you have given that fractions, and you have to shade that. Okay, according to the given fractions. So here just see, first of all you have given the figure 1 1 this one, and you have given the fractions 1 by 6 here. Okay, so here 1 by 6 means to 6 equal parts. This is nothing but the equal parts. We don't have to think about that part. We just have to think about upper part only. 1 1, this is 4 3, and this is 4, and according to that only we have to shade that. Okay, so here 6 parts are there. You can calculate it if you have any doubt. 1 2 3 4 5 6, obviously 6 part is there, and out of that 6 part, any part you can shade, no doubt about it, or no problem about it. If I like that one, I will shade that one. If you like that one part, or you can shade that part also, no problem. Okay, so here I like that one, so I will shade that part only. So this is nothing but, now I have shaded it well, and now it becomes 1 by 6, because out of 6 only 1 I have shaded, so it becomes 1 by 6 now. So this is the accurate shading of that particular figure according to that given fraction. Now what about this one? This is also 1 by 4. So how many 4 parts are there? 1 2 3 4. Out of that 4, if you have to shade, you only have to shade one part, so you can shade any part in between that. So I will shade the middle one because I like the middle one, and if you like that one, that this one or this one, you can shade any one. Okay, no problem about that one also. Now this is the 3. Out of 3, you have to shade the first one, means one only, not first one, any one, means but only one part you have to shade. So in between that 3, you can shade any one, that starting one, middle one, or last one, no problem. Here we will shade the last one. Okay, like that. So clear? Now here the next one is that 3 by 4. Now out of 4 equal parts, you have to shade the 3 here. Now here out of that 4, you have to shade any 3. 1 2 3, these 3 you can shade, or this 3 you can shade, or this 3 you can shade. That is up to you. But what you like, you do. You can do it, or you can shade. Like that drawing only you have to simply do. No need to think, or no need to apply your lot of mind here. Simply by taking with the help of drawing also, or color pencil also, you can color it. But don't color it in your notebook. Okay, you have to color that all in your notebook only by color pencil. Now I am writing by pencil, so I can easily erase it, but up to you. You have to write down in notebook. So here out of 9 equal parts, I have to shade the 4 one. These are the 9 parts, so any 4 I can shade. Suppose this one I will shade, then this one I will shade, this one I will shade, and this one become 3, so 1 is remain still, I will shade this one. Okay, so up to you, you can shade any 4 out of them. Okay, so have you clear with this one? Means sometimes if you are given fraction, you must have to color that fraction, color that figure according to given fraction. If sometimes they have given a colored figure, you have to find out the fractions according to that given colored figure. So have you cleared with this, guys? Yes, I hope that you have understood. Now see the next question. Your third question is given to you, and what they are asking you, identify the error if any. Means they are asking you the questions. If any error is there, then you can identify it. Okay, now I already told you and explained you in that previous example. Okay, in that example I have explained you, this figure is not a fraction. This is the error in that, because this we have to represent the fraction into the equal parts. No, we have to, जो भी फ्रैक्शन हमें रिप्रेजेंट्स करना है वो इक्वल पार्ट में करना है. ये जो आप ट्रायंगल देख रहे हो, यहाँ पे मैंने यहाँ इस तरह से इसको बार से या फिर लाइन से सेपरेट किया है, और मैं यहाँ पे कह रही हूँ कि ये फर्स्ट पार्ट है और ये सेकंड पार्ट है, और इसको हम फ्रैक्शन में, अगर मैंने ये पार्ट कलर किया तो मैं इसको हाफ फ्रैक्शन बोलूँगी. नहीं, ये बिल्कुल रॉन्ग है. मैं इसको ऐसे बोल नहीं सकती और कोई भी इसे ऐसे कह नहीं सकता कि ये हाफ पार्ट है बोल के। क्यों नहीं बोल सकता? क्योंकि इसमें जो ट्रायंगल है उसमें जो हमने बार से सेपरेट किया है वो ऐसे इस तरह से सेपरेट नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि इक्वल पार्ट नहीं होंगे। ये यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं थोड़ा छोटा है साइज इसका और यहाँ पे इसका साइज बड़ा है। अगर आप बीच में से भी इसको लाइन अगर डालोगे यहाँ पे या फिर एक लाइन ड्रॉ करोगे या फिर बार ड्रॉ करोगे, फिर भी हम इसको एक ये फर्स्ट पार्ट और सेकंड पार्ट बोल के इक्वल पार्ट नहीं बोल सकते, क्योंकि अगेन यहाँ पे कौन साइज है और स्मॉल साइज है और यहाँ पे थोड़ी लार्ज साइज है, पैरेलल टाइप ट्रेपेजियम टाइप हमें यहाँ पे फिगर मिलेगी। इसलिए ये जो है वो इसको इक्वल पार्ट्स नहीं कहेंगे, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट पार्ट्स है, इसलिए ये फ्रैक्शन नहीं है। सेम हियर यू हैव गिवन दैट एग्जाम्पल, आइडेंटिफाई द एरर इफ एनी। यहाँ पे इन्होंने फ्रैक्शन दिया है और क्या करने को गया है, इज दिस इज हाफ और कह रहे हैं कि ये हाफ है। इसको कैसे कह सकते हैं हम हाफ नहीं है? क्यों? इसको मतलब जिस मेथड से इन्होंने इसे सेपरेट किया है, जहाँ पे यहाँ पे बार डाल के बोला कि ये और ये इक्वल पार्ट्स है और इसको हम इक्वल पार्ट्स बोल सकते हैं क्या? आप ही कहो। ये कैसे साइज है यहाँ पे, और देखो यहाँ पे साइज मतलब यहाँ पे ज़्यादा कलर है, यहाँ पे कम है, मतलब कलर ही नहीं है पर साइज कम है, इसलिए ये फ्रैक्शन नहीं है। ठीक है, तो ये भी फ्रैक्शन नहीं हुआ। ये भी 4 पार्ट्स में है डिवाइड, पर इक्वल पार्ट से क्या नहीं है। यहाँ पे थोड़ा, यहाँ पे देखो कितना बड़ा है, यहाँ पे कितना छोटा है, यहाँ पे छोटा है, यहाँ पे कितना बड़ा है। और इसको हम 1/4 कह सकते हैं कि क्योंकि 4 इक्वल पार्ट्स है ही नहीं ना। यहाँ पे सिर्फ कितने पार्ट्स है, मतलब इक्वल पार्ट्स है ही नहीं। यहाँ पे भी 2 इक्वल पार्ट्स है ही नहीं। यहाँ पे 4 इक्वल पार्ट्स करने मतलब कहा है कि दिस इज 3/4। हाउ कैन वी से दैट फिगर दिस इज 3/4? बिकॉज हियर ऑल्सो वी आर नॉट गेटिंग 4 इक्वल पार्ट्स। यहाँ पे 4 इक्वल पार्ट्स मिल रहे हैं क्या हमको? ये देखो कितना छोटा है, ये कितना बड़ा हो गया है, ये थोड़ा छोटा और ये उससे थोड़ा बड़ा, मतलब ये 4 जो पार्ट्स है वो इक्वल नहीं है। दैट्स वाई वी विल से दैट what finally we can say that shaded portion or the fractions will not match to the shaded portion. Anyone you can write down, okay, even you can write down this is not the equal parts, these figures are not in the equal parts, or even you can say that this fractions is not represent that shaded portion of that given figure. Like that sentence you can write by your own also. So have you clear with this one? यहाँ पे कौन सा ही फ्रैक्शन ऐसा नहीं है जो कि हम कह सकते हैं इसको कि वो राइट फ्रैक्शन है। सभी तरफ एरर ही एरर है। ठीक है, इसलिए थर्ड क्वेश्चन पूरा रॉन्ग है। रॉन्ग है मतलब यहाँ पे आपको लिखना होगा कि शेडेड पोर्शन मैच नहीं हो रहा फ्रैक्शन से। ठीक है, सो नाउ फोर्थ क्वेश्चन है कि व्हाट फ्रैक्शन ऑफ अ डे इज 8 आवर्स। अभी यहाँ पे देखो यूनिट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है कैलकुलेट करने के लिए। यहाँ पे आवर्स में दिया है और डे में दिया है, तो इसको डे का कन्वर्जन आपको आवर्स में करना होगा। यहाँ पे फिफ्थ क्वेश्चन में दिया है कि व्हाट फ्रैक्शन ऑफ अ आवर इज 40 मिनट्स। अभी देखो आवर और 40 मिनट्स में और आवर में इसका कन्वर्जन आपको मालूम होना चाहिए। जैसे कि हम पहला क्वेश्चन देखेंगे, फोर्थ क्वेश्चन, इसमें क्या है, व्हाट फ्रैक्शन ऑफ अ डे इज 8 आवर्स। एक 1 डे में जिसको हम कहेंगे कितने आवर्स रहते हैं, आवर्स और डे में हमें कन्वर्जन या फिर देखना है। 1 आवर इक्वल टू 1 डे इक्वल टू 24 आवर, वी ऑलरेडी नो दैट। सो व्हाट फ्रैक्शन ऑफ अ डे इज 8 आवर्स, ऑब्वियसली 8/24। समझ में आया? तो ये आपको जो कन्वर्जन है वो मालूम होना चाहिए, जो कि वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है फॉर लर्निंग दिस फ्रैक्शंस। ओके, सो अगेन देयर द सेम क्वेश्चन बट डिफरेंट यूनिट्स लाइक आवर एंड मिनट्स इज देयर। फॉर दैट पर्पज यू हैव टू नो व्हाट इज द रिलेशन बिटवीन आवर एंड मिनट्स। सो यू ऑलरेडी नो दैट 1 आवर इक्वल टू 60 मिनट्स, नो राइट ना? So 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. So how can you represent that of an hour in 40 minutes? That is 40/60 only. Okay, so like that you can represent that fraction. First one for 4 there is a 8/24, for 5 there is a 40/60, like that. Now sixth question is there. Now one girl is there or 3 person are there. We can say Arya, Abhimanyu and Vivek shared lunch. Now these are the friends, or we can say classmate, and they have shared their lunch with each other. Now here Arya is the girl who bought 2 sandwiches, one made up of vegetables and one of jam. Now आर्या जो यहाँ पे लड़की है उसने आज घर से 2 सैंडविच लाए हैं। एक जो सैंडविच है वो वेजिटेबल से बना है और दूसरा सैंडविच जो है वो उसने जाम उसमें डाल के बनाया है। ठीक है, या फिर वो ऐसा ब्रिंग करके वो स्कूल में लाई है अपने टिफिन में। तो यहाँ पे क्या है कि ये 3 लोग हैं। कितने लोग हैं यहाँ पे? 3 स्टूडेंट्स है, 3 फ्रेंड्स है या फिर 3 क्लासमेट्स है, पर पर्सन कितने हैं? 3 पर्सन है, 1 2 3। ठीक है, ये आपको याद रखना है। सैंडविच याद मत रखो, ठीक है, खाने का आपको बहुत जल्दी ध्यान में रहता है, पर यहाँ पे हमको पर्सन कैलकुलेट करना है क्योंकि फ्रैक्शन में लिखना है वो, ठीक है। सो द टू बॉयज़ फॉरगेट टू ब्रिंग देयर लंच नाउ। यहाँ पे क्या है कि जो आर्य के दो फ्रेंड्स हैं, अभिमन्यु एंड विवेक, ये आज खाना लाना भूल गए, मतलब स्कूल में टिफिन लाना भूल गए। सो दिस टू बॉयज़ फॉरगेट टू ब्रिंग देयर लंच नाउ हियर। अभी वो भूल तो गए पर उनको भूख लगी है, तो वो क्या करेंगे, अभी आर्या से शेयर करने को बोलेंगे, आर्या को बोलेंगे कि तूने दो तो सैंडविच लाई है कि नहीं, मतलब एक जाम से बना है और एक वेजिटेबल से, तो उसमें से टू जाम में से या फिर उसके सैंडविच में कुछ तो शेयर करेंगी ना उसके फ्रेंड्स को वो। तो ऑब्वियसली द आर्या एग्रीड टू शेयर हिज सैंडविचेस to that each person will have an equal share of each sandwich। अभी आर्या ने यहाँ पे डिसाइड किया है कि वो अपनी सैंडविच जो है वो अपने मतलब सब में बांट देंगे, इंक्लूडिंग हर सेल्फ ऑल्सो। आर्या, अभिमन्यु और विवेक जो सैंडविच है एक, वो तीनों में वो बांटेंगी, ठीक है। और इस हिसाब से बांटेगी कि सबको क्या होना चाहिए, उसका इक्वल पार्ट्स मिलना चाहिए, सबको एक एक पार्ट मिलना चाहिए, ठीक है। सो हाउ कैन आर्या डिवाइड हिज सैंडविच, सो दैट आर्या यहाँ पे हीज बोला है तो वो शायद बॉय है, इसलिए यहाँ पे हीज कहा है, हर कहा होगा तो वो लड़की होगी, ठीक है। सो हाउ कैन आर्या डिवाइड हिज सैंडविचेस टू दैट ईच पर्सन हैज़ एन इक्वल पार्ट्स। अभी यहाँ पे जो आर्या है वो सैंडविचेस को कैसे शेयर करेंगी सो दैट सबको एक एक इक्वल पार्ट मिलेगा। ऑब्वियसली जैसे मैंने यहाँ पे कहा था, ठीक है, कि आर्या क्या करेगी, सबको एक एक पार्ट्स इक्वली देंगी सो दैट सबको वो क्या मिलेगा, इक्वल पार्ट्स मिलेगा सैंडविच का, ठीक है। मतलब वो पूरा सैंडविच होगा तो उसको वो 3 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करेंगी, जैसे कि 1 2 3, और एक आर्या ले लेंगी, एक अभिमन्यु को दे देंगी और एक विवेक को दे देंगी, ठीक है। मतलब क्या, व्हाट पार्ट ऑफ सैंडविच विल ईच बॉय, जैसे कि अभी हाउ कैन आर्या डिवाइड हिज सैंडविचेस टू सो दैट ईच पर्सन विल गेट 1/3, जैसे कि सबको एक एक इक्वल पार्ट्स मिलेगा, ऐसे वो शेयर करेगी। और व्हाट पार्ट ऑफ सैंडविच विल ईच बॉय, ऑब्वियसली 1/3 विल गेट, दैट इज द आंसर ऑफ दैट वन, मीन्स व्हाट पार्ट ऑफ सैंडविच विल ईच बॉय गे, सबको 1/3 पार्ट मिलेगा क्योंकि थ्री पार्ट्स है, मतलब 3 पर्सन है, उस 3 पर्सन को 3 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया है हमने सैंडविच को, और 1 पर्सन को 1 दिया है, इसलिए 1/3 इज द राइट आंसर ऑफ दैट, व्हाट फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सैंडविच विल ईच बॉय विल रिसीव। एंड हाउ कैन आर्या डिवाइड इज सैंडविच, जैसे कि मैंने अभी कहा है कि सबको इक्वली मिलेगा, इस हिसाब से वो शेयर करेगी सैंडविच के 3 पार्ट्स करके, ठीक है। तो अभी देखो 7th क्वेश्चन है, जो 7th क्वेश्चन है वहाँ पे क्या किया, कांचन डाइज ड्रेसेस ना, अभी कांचन ने ड्रेसेस को कलर करना या फिर डाइज करना चालू किया, ठीक है, सॉरी, देन शी हैड टू डाई 30 ड्रेसेस। अभी उसको टारगेट है कि तो उसको 30 ड्रेसेस डाई करने हैं, ठीक है, कितने ड्रेसेस डाई करना है उसको, 30। नाउ शी हैज़ सो फार फिनिश 20 ड्रेसेस, अभी उसने सिर्फ 20 ही ड्रेसेस क्या किए हैं, मतलब फिनिश्ड किए हैं, क्या करना, डाइस करना, ठीक है। मतलब व्हाट फ्रैक्शंस ऑफ ड्रेसेस शी हैड फिनिश्ड, शी हैज़ फिनिश्ड मीन्स अभी कितने ड्रेसेस फिनिश किए, फिर उसने 30 टोटल ड्रेसेस है उसके पास डाई करने को, और उसमें से उसने सिर्फ 20 किए हैं, मतलब उसका फ्रैक्शन क्या हुआ, यहाँ पे आप उसको मतलब ब्रेक डाउन कर सकते हैं इनटू स्मॉलर थिंग, और वी कैन से दैट यू कैन राइट इट इन सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म। जनरली हमें उसको स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में या फिर सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म में कहते हैं कि 20/30 है, मतलब 30 किस वजह से लिखा और 20 किस वजह से, बिकॉज टोटल 30 है पार्ट्स उस ड्रेसेस के, जिसको उसको कंप्लीट करना है, और उसमें से कितने कंप्लीट किए हैं उसने 20, इसलिए 20/30 विल बी द फ्रैक्शन। बट नाउ इफ वी हैव टू राइट डाउन इट इन अ स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म और सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म, this 0 will get cancelled and it will come 2/3 only. So understood that what is the answer of that 7th questions. Now here see that 8 9 10 and 11, it's for your homework because only 4 questions are there, and here for that all things I have solved that 7 questions, and this 8 9 10 11, it is for your mind, we can say mind running, okay. So you have to apply your mind, which is very easily I can also do it within 5 minutes. And now you will say that you are a teacher, that's why you are solving that all because you know it. But really it is not like that. You can also solve it because it is very easy, no, by looking at the questions only you will easily find out the answers. So in that way we have finished our exercise 7.1. Okay, and now what we have to do today, you have to write down this as a homework and have to complete it up to 11th question. Okay, so without missing a single students, I want the homework of every students of 7.1. And the day after tomorrow we will see that fractions on the number line, means how we can represent the fractions on the given number line. So for this today it's okay with this, and just do your study and send me your homework after completion. Okay students, so thank you, have a nice day.